Hi YouTube, back for another video. I thought since I had the bags out, I'd do a quick comparison on the 25, the 30, 35, the Keepall 45, and the Keepall 50 so you can kind of get an idea of the difference. So clearly the satchel Keepall Speedy shape works for me. From the left is the Keepall 50 in monogram. Next to that is the Keepall 45 in damier ebene. Next is the Speedy 35 bandolier, a perforated Speedy 30, and then to the far right is the Speedy 25 bandolier. The variances in width, since we're looking at the end, starting with the Keepall, the width is 9. The width on the 45 is 8.5. The width on the 35 is 7.5. The width on the 30 is 7, and the width on the Speedy 25 is 6. So it varies by half an inch to an inch as you go down. The one that's missing is the Speedy 40. Unfortunately, they don't make a Speedy 40 bandolier in damier ebene. They do make it in the monogram canvas. Looking at them from this direction, the height of the 25 is 8, the height of the 30 is 8.5, of the 35 9.5, of the 45 10 inches, and the 50 Keepall 50 the height is 12 inches. The strap drop is the same on all of them. It's about, depending on how much the canvas is sagging, 4 to 5 inches. And let me show you the straps on them. This is the clip off the Speedy B35. The clips on the 25, 30, and 35 are the same size. This is the clip of the Keepall, so it is bigger. The strap in the front is off the Speedy B35, so it's about 1/4, maybe 1/8 of an inch less in width than off the Keepall strap. In the front is the Keepall 45, in the back is the Keepall 50, so they're pretty close in size. I generally use the, in the front is the Keepall 45, in the back is the Keepall 50. They're fairly close in size. I tend to use the Keepall 45 when I travel to carry items on the plane. I use the Keepall 50 mostly for travel when I'm taking car trips. I don't check the Keepall 50 when I'm traveling. In the front is the Speedy B35, in the back is the Keepall 45, so you can see it is much taller. I could not use the Speedy 35 for travel unless I was just carrying like essentials, jewelry, makeup, tickets, electronics, those kinds of things. I would definitely need more room though. In the front is the Speedy 30 and the perforated Speedy. In the back is the Speedy 35 bandolier. Finally, the Speedy B25 in the front and Speedy 30 in the back. I'll show you the changes next that they've made to this Speedy. So late last year, Louis Vuitton made some changes on the Speedies, and I'll show you a couple of them that they've made. This is the old Speedy, the old style. You see the stitching is underneath the rivet here. Let me show you the new one. This is the new Speedy, the new style. Notice that this chap is now more puffy, and the stitching has moved to above the rivet, whereas before it was below the rivet, and this chap was very flat and hard. Another difference is the little leather tab on the interior where the grommets attach the handles. This is the old model Speedy 35, and this is the new model. Notice that the leather portion is longer by about 1/8 of an inch. This is the new model. The old model, shorter in leather length. That may be, the longer leather length may be due to better reinforcement for the handles, the chaps on the front. Notice where the stitching is on the new model. It comes down into the chap. Let me show you the old model. Notice where the stitching is on the old model, so on the new model it comes farther down here. The interior of the pocket has also changed. This is on the old model. Notice it has like a plastic coating or some sort of coating on the interior of the pocket. And on the new model, it is just textile. And you can't see it on camera, but you can, it's a durable canvas, but you can actually see the light through that. And see, you can see my finger moving behind there. And if you hold it up to the light, you can see through it, whereas you couldn't on the old. And I'm not sure why they changed that. It may have been because over time that plastic sometimes becomes sticky and ruins the pocket, making it non-functional. Quick mod shot. This is the Speedy B25. I am 5'4". Crossbody. Handheld. In the crook of your arm. .30. It's not a bandolier. I'll show you the 25 compared. 25 and the 30. And the 25. Speedy B35. Handheld. In the crook of the arm. On the shoulder. And this is set on the longest setting. And crossbody. Compared to the Speedy 30 in terms of handheld. Speedy 35 and Speedy 30. So that's my comparison of the Speedies and Keepalls and sizes in terms of what's the best size. Any size is a good size. It just depends on what works for you. For me, I could use them in all size. 25 for crossbody, 30 for every day. I also use 35 for every day and when I'm traveling. The Keepalls, I use the 45 to carry on the plane with me. I can sometimes do like an overnight or at 2 days max. I can't do 3 or 4 days, but then I'm a horrible packer, so other people might be able to do 3 to 5 days in a Keepall 45. I could not. The Keepall 50 I use for about 3 days, maybe 5 if I really tried, but again, I'm a terrible packer. If you are a better packer, you might be able to go a week with a Keepall 50. So anyway, that's my review. Hope it was helpful. Rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Same name as this channel. Thanks. Have a great week.